Hey y'all, welcome. So today we will be planning in my Hemlock Oak Daily, which I'm using for a memory keeper journal. And I will be using stickers by Crafty Planner Queen, her mood board media, which is in her shop now. And if you are interested to see how it turns out, stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So if this is your first time joining me, my name is Steph. I have been out for a while because I've got upper respiratory infection and I had no voice for a week and a half. But welcome out, and to my peeps that have joined, subscribed already, and are, going through this journey with me, you guys mean the world to me. So again, disclaimer, my voice may sound really raspy because I have been without a voice for about a week and a half, but it's slowly coming back. So if y'all see a lot of edits and all that, it's because I might be coughing or whatnot. So that's the season we are in. I am going to be using some stamps, and these, my favorite, since this is Women Empowerment Month, woohoo, right? Because we need a month to let us know that we're empowered, right? Not really, right? So I am absolutely in love with these. I think these are actually my second favorite. All of her stickers are my favorite, but my first favorite is the Girl Boss ones. I don't know why, I just love them. But these are my second favorite. And I will be using these on here. Again, since I haven't been here in a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and flip through. I'm gonna be using these two, possibly, maybe. We'll see. I have them here just because I might use them. So put those to the side. But let's go to February. Since I didn't really show y'all February, I'll do a quick flip through February to show y'all how it's going. So this was my birthday month. I was gonna write something here, but I've been struggling, and especially when I was sick, I just didn't have the energy to do anything. So I really kind of struggled. So I've been doing good though. So did that, decorated it the purple for amethyst, and the balloons, since this is birthday month. So then this is just some of the flip throughs. Did pretty good. I stayed consistent pretty much throughout the whole thing, and most of the stickers you see in here are from Crafty Planner Queen. These are from Kilimka Studios. I threw some of those in, and I started with purple because I was like, I'm gonna keep it purple for the whole month, but then I was like, so it switched, but it's all good. Nobody's gonna really see this but me. So there we go, got this. So I did pretty good. I kept up with it pretty much for the most part. So this, I started going kind of downhill here because I kind of got sick. Did my daughter's hair on this day, so I put a sticker here and then that. So this lets me know I did her hair on the 25th. And then this is my birthday page. Again, I was not feeling well this whole week, so I slapped some stickers on here. And again, that's the end of the month, and here we are, March 1st, right? So I have this cute little clip right here, bookmark clip that I got. I want a box from Crafty Planner Queen, and this was in there, so I was like, I'm gonna use it. So that's where I'm at today. So on this page, I like to kind of, let's see, I'll show you what I do. I'm trying to keep it consistent so that way it doesn't make it hard for me starting. So if the month starts before, I like to kind of do something like this. Or like in February when I first started, I did like, let's see if I can find it. Okay, so there we go. So I literally just put January. So that's how I did it on this with the double page. Since this one was a single page introducing February, I kind of used it as like a currently page. And I can do the same for this one, since it is kind of like a single page. I could actually do a currently page here if I wanted to. Or I can actually do a cute little, how I do my other one where I just introduce March. So I think I'm gonna stamp. I feel like stamping. Even though I'm still not the greatest at stamping, the only way you become better is by practice, right? So I'm gonna start with that. I need my capital letters. I don't see my capitals. No. All right, it looks like my capital letters are missing. Dadgummit. So you know what I'm gonna, oh no, here they are. They're just blended in with this background here. So I'm gonna type March, and I think I'm gonna do March right here. Kind of M-A-R-C-H, maybe. Let's see if that works. So I'm gonna get my smaller stamp. Is that one smaller? Yeah. Let me get my smaller stamp, and we'll see how it works. So I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to practice getting better with stamps. I really want to do more stamping, and this is a cheapy ink. And I think right now, since Joann's is going out of business, I'm gonna go hit up them and see. Hopefully they have their inks down, priced down really well. So we'll see, and I can get the distressed inks from, I think it's Tim Holtz. So again, I don't freak out if it doesn't come out perfect, because again, I'm not a professional stamper, but the only way you become better is actually by doing it, right? So I always get ink on my hands, and you know, I have the wipes never where I need them. And I'm trying to think, I think I'm gonna do all caps since it's a short month. They should all be able to fit in there. So I like the stamps with the little grid lines on it, so you can kind of line it up. And then always get the see-through ones are easy if you're new to stamping, because you can actually see kind of where you're at on the page, and then kind of dab it like that. Not too much, like I'm doing a lot because I'm getting a lot on the edge, but it's all good. So you can kind of line it up and see where you're at. Then just one good push in the center. Ooh, that one was really, like I was angry on that one. To get it going. Excuse me. So hopefully I will have all my videos caught up. Again, I hate that I got sick and I had no voice, so I didn't do any videos because I didn't feel like doing anything. So I didn't even really plan. I'm so far behind catching up. So I still had to homeschool. That can stop. It stopped when I was really bad, and like on my birthday we didn't do anything, but we got some stuff done on them. I'm so proud of my kids. They're gonna be such resilient little people. I love it. So we switched up a little bit in our homeschool. So we're gonna try this and see how that works. I have a feeling it's gonna be good. And I just need to change up a little bit of, oh my goodness, get on. Change up a little bit of things. So, does that C look, the C looks crooked to me. I don't know why I can't get it to cooperate with me. Good night. That looks crooked. All right, we're just gonna go with that because, yeah. Let me see. See, now another thing, I guess, yeah, that should be fine. Like that. There we go. And then I made these cute little months with the clovers for the month of whatever this month is, March, to use this go around. So this is going to be my setup for March. If you can see, I've changed it. Like February I did purple, and I believe with January I did I'll flip through and see because I don't remember, but oh, y'all see how bad that is? But that's okay. I think I did my C backwards. Yeah. We are going for perfection, but we miss with goodness, right? It still looks good. And we'll make it work. And again, if you are using stamps, it's good to have some kind of cloth by you so you can wipe them off so it doesn't dry on there. And I'm finding out when you use red stains the stamps like really bad, but it's all good. So we have March right there. Voila. So not the best, but we got it done. So that's all that matters. So I'm going to clean off my stamps real quick and my fingers before I start touching stickers. There's actually more to the mood board media stickers, and I think I'm gonna use those, the two girls, in the main part of the like on this part. I'm gonna use them in there because again, it doesn't make sense to me in my brain because I have my catch-all planner and my other Hemlock and Oak planner. I could actually use this space for more creative stickers, and trying to think of what I can do. Maybe for March I can do each day put down a woman that has inspired me, or just phenomenal woman, right? Like my favorites, like Maya Angelou, maybe do one. Whitney Houston, you know, the greatest of all time, and like that for the month, but I don't know yet. So depending on, like y'all saw my February, it was blank, so I might just keep it blank and we'll see from there. So where's my top? All right, so enough gabbing, and I was just wiping off my stamps before I forgot. But I do want to use these stamps right here. This one, Craft Your Life. That's so cute. And Get Out of Your Own Way. I love that. So I want to kind of incorporate that somehow on here. And then I do have, let's see, this one is cute too. I might use, maybe I'll use this one on here. Kind of as a March currently. But I think I want some squares or something to add some color, or some, let me see, do I have any? I'm trying to do what I have by me because I don't really have anything. I didn't plan for that. So maybe I can use these three and then kind of do something like that. And we can use, let's use our handwriting. So the fun thing, let's see, if I use all black, then I can use my gray marker, and then let's do green. Maybe do a green through there, or maybe I'll just get my black pen if I can find it. I don't know where my pretty black pen is. So there I do. See it real quick. Okay, so I have these pens, which are both Papermate pens. This one's an Inkjoy, and this is a Flare. So I'm gonna use this midliner, and we'll do currently right here. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I still have to get my brain together on what my goals are. I haven't had time to really think about it, but I like to do, so we can do currently right here, right? And I'll do it currently. Sorry, this is not my best handwriting. Okay, and then I like to get my pen, and I think I'm gonna use a regular pen, and I'm gonna turn it so I can write. It's hard to write up and down. I don't know if y'all are like that. For me, it's hard to write up and down, but I have to curve everything. So let's do currently, kind of like that. There we go, currently. And then you can color these in or do lines throughout them, however you want. You can leave it blank, but you can get creative. And I always like to underline my word like that, and then I always like to emphasize that underline like that. All right, so that's currently, right? And I write super hard. I don't know how many hard writers I have out there, but literally my husband jokes because you can you can feel it, or you can literally see it through like 3 or 4 pages. So I'm trying to work on that. I don't know. That's just how I am. So I'm gonna use, these are smaller than normal, but that's okay. I'm just gonna kind of space them out throughout here first. No rhyme or reason to my spacing, just kind of doing it. So I could actually keep going like that, or I can come up here and maybe decorate down there. We'll see. I think I'm gonna put her face down here. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay, so we'll get her kind of in this corner, like so. And then I could either put it here, or I think I'll go up. We'll go up with it. Right, okay. So then once I figure out what 3 major things I'm gonna do, we'll go from there. I love chucks. I wanna get me some chucks. Let's see, here, maybe that can be like workout right there, because that's major. I'm gonna get back into workout. And maybe I can put a coffee cup and put no coffee, so we can try to wean off of coffee this go around. All right, wean off of coffee. And then we can put right here, because I know I'm going to focus on self-love. So let's do a self-love kind of heart to represent that. I like the way, I didn't know that was going to come off like that. That's cute. I wasn't planning for that, so that was a surprise. Now I got to fix it, because, yeah, okay. Don't tear, please. Okay, there we go. All right, that's that. I don't know, let's put, I feel like I'm gonna put the Hollywood down here just cause. We'll do that like so. And go from there. Okay. I like that. So that's kind of cute. And I think we're gonna keep it like that. So that's my currently. So again, we're gonna do no caffeine. I don't even know how to spell it, so that's probably spelled wrong. It doesn't look right. Caffeine. Let's see. Workout. And then we're gonna do self-care. And then I am gonna do a self-care thing. I will do a video on that because I was not feeling that particular planner. Nothing wrong with the planner. I was just not feeling it. It was not for me. So I wasn't motivated to write in it. So I'm gonna go back to doing it in like a bullet journal type style. So these are gonna be my main 3. And then in that actual bullet journal, I'll kind of go in depth with it. So I'll have a video on that. So now let's get to the fun part in decorating our monthly. So again, these girls right here are fire. And I really want to use them. I think I'm gonna use her in my self-care one. But I can always print them out. So again, y'all, if y'all haven't got onto these digital stickers, I'm totally obsessed with them because I am saving so much money, first off, because I can always reprint and reprint and reprint, and it never gets old. So that is why I have converted to digital stickers. Now, will I buy regular stickers? Probably, but as of now, I'm not even worried about it. I feel like I want to put something right here behind her before I actually put it down. And let's see, if we put this, let's put this on here. I don't know, I feel like I want to do something behind her before I actually slap her down. But then I want to do something right here too. Maybe I'll do a stack of the different book stacks. I like this color, like a mauvey type color. I'm feeling that. I'm really liking that. Okay. But I just love her. I love this afro. I want to get mine that big. If I would stop cutting my hair, it might get that big. But I always be like, ooh, oh, this short hairstyle looks cute. Let me try it. So I'm doing that. So let's see. Dun, dun. I like that. And like I said, self-care. Maybe go out and dress up. In my other video, I went on a tangent about makeup. I love makeup, but I'm so glad that I didn't wear it at an early age because my skin is still beautiful. I don't have to worry about that. I was telling my daughter about that. Because, you know, sometimes this generation is all about, I don't know, it's just, you don't know who's who anymore. And it's like makeup. Makeup is awesome when you are going somewhere, but on a daily basis, I'm so glad that I have natural beauty. And again, I always do my disclaimer. It's confidence, not cockiness, because I love who I am. I love the skin I am in, teaching my kids the same. And I'm thankful that if I did wear makeup and my daughter's like, can I wear makeup? I'm not going to tell her no, but being that I don't, it's like, let's focus on our natural beauty. So love all of this right here. This is just beautiful. So, and now I see, I want to use her. I think I'm going to put her up here. And again, because I know some people might be cringing because I'm covering my dates, but I'm not using this as a planner. I'm using it as my daily memory journal type of thing. So that's why I can cover here, and I can actually come in here and write if I want to write something like an important date or something that happened. I can do that, and it's your planner, so you can do what you want to do. That's the beauty of it. So but in my other planner, I didn't cover up my dates because I'm actually using that planner for thing, but it doesn't make sense to have two planners to do the same thing. So I can get away with it. Is that going to block that? I can. Comparison is an act of violence against, so I'm just going to do that. It's all good. Okay. I love my quotes, but I can cover that one. That's fine. Okay. So this one's cute. I love that. What can I put by her? Let's see. So on the and I think y'all will probably see this one again because I'm going to create my own tip-in with the date and a doll, and then I'm going to decorate the back of that one. So y'all will see how that works in the next video. So self-care planner coming up, or journal coming up soon. So, okay. I'm loving that. I'll put the other plant. I don't know, I like my plants in 2s and 3s for some reason. So we'll do that like that. So, whew, okay. And I think that's it. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. That's really cute. So let me see. Do I want to put words right here? I guess I can do self-love. Or yeah, because that's not gonna fit. Is it 2 words? Okay, so I like the way that turned out. So I might actually just go ahead and do, so see, okay, so that's what I was telling y'all. I switch it up. So January was basic. It was just the date and then the abbreviated day in January. And then for February, I switched it up to purple. And then in March, I'm kicking it up with the clover. So that's what I'm doing there. And today is Monday. So you see, I have to play catch up because I didn't do anything. So I'm gonna go back on the 1st. And so I just use it as a, what am I gonna do for the month of March? And then on here, like I said, I might just go through, and next time y'all see it, it might have just like phenomenal women just written on here Michelle Obama, Maya Angelou, Coretta Scott King, Harriet Tubman, who's like my ultimate, she's like the GOAT of all women. Her story is amazing. And then just more women that we read about in our Black history, I might put them on here as well. So that's what I'll come in here and do maybe each day and just kind of fill up the boxes. Doesn't matter about the date or anything, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. And just really, I might switch up the way I write it or something really pretty, might stamp in a few and go from there. So that is that. So where did I put my March? Did I put it in here or did I take it out? So I don't know, no telling what I have here. So I have March, there we go. Right here, go ahead and put March 3rd, and then I'll go ahead and decorate this for you, and then I will fill it in later. I find that if I tried to do it at night, but then I get sleepy. So by the time it's time to fill it in, I am exhausted and it doesn't work out. So what I do is now I try to wake up early. I'm still trying to be part of the 5 a.m. club. I'm struggling, but I know once I get started, I can do it. But it's better for me to come in the morning after my scripture writing and prayer, meditation, all that good stuff, to come in and do my spreads. So that's what works for me. So, but I have time tonight, so I probably will write in it or whatnot. But I do want to finish decorating just the spread so that way it's ready for me to write in. So I like to do my quotes up here, and I've been keeping track of the weather whenever I remember, so that way I can look back. It looks like in February I didn't do a good job of keeping track. Oh, here was that 16 degrees weather, it's 20 degrees weather. So I like to do that. We can go back and look at it. I did really good at one point of keeping track. I think that was in January. I was keeping track of the weather, but here we go. So early February I was doing it, but then, yeah. So that's another thing. If I don't write it down at night or the day of, then it'll get messed up. But I try to keep up with this. I have a quote app that tells me the daily quotes. So I try to keep up with just different random quotes because I like quotes. So anyway, so we'll just pre-decorate. So I'll use the rest of these stickers. I'm probably not going to use the stamp like I thought I would, but it's all good. So I'm done with the stamps. And like I said, I'm going to go check out. Have y'all checked out Joann's near you if it's closing or not? Ours does have a closing sign on it, so I want to go hit it up and see what I can get. So again, March is all about women empowerment, women in business. I know I'm going to hone in on that business with my husband because we have some serious deadlines that we need to, or goals that we need to hit this month. So I'm going to be focusing on that with him. So let's see. Like that. So it's too far. I'm going to put that behind. Let's do that. I got something stuck on the boot. Like, all right, there we go. So have y'all tried? Let me know in the comments if y'all have tried. This is my first, like I said, daily type of journal. I just wanted to see how I could keep up with it. I like it. So far, I will probably do it again. Again, we're early in the year, but I think I would probably do this all the time because then my kids can have something to look back when I'm no longer here, or we can look back at it together and say, oh, look, this is what we were doing on this day. I think that's so fun to do with your family, or I have a daughter. Again, she's our firstborn is girl. So I think creating memories with her is gonna be fun and doing something like this. And she actually is doing a scrapbook for our church competition thingy. So that makes my heart happy because now we can sit down and we can actually scrapbook together. So we'll be creating memories there. She actually motivated me to start doing it all over again. So I need to get caught up. I used to scrapbook all the time, and then she came along, and then she has like some cute pages on her, and then my son came along and he has like no pages. So it's funny, but I need to get him some pages so I can actually catch up on that with his baby pictures. He doesn't like to see his baby pictures yet, so but I know he'll appreciate it as he gets older, because he thinks if you're like, oh, you're like making fun of him. But we try to tell him, no, we're not making fun of you, you were just cute, you know, y'all were cute. But anyway, so hopefully he grows out of that, and I'm all about having pictures, because my husband didn't have many pictures of him. We found one baby picture, and then me, on the other hand, I had 1,000,001 baby pictures of me. So I don't want that to be anybody here. We need to take pictures and cherish the moments. So here, I need to find my 3. Oh, here it is, right here. Is that the big one? Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get these in my Etsy shop. So I have different sizes. I have the bigger sizes, and then I have the smaller sizes to go in the monthly part. So if you saw my other video, you saw that I used it in my, the main part, the main monthly part. I put them on here, and it came out cute, but then it messed up because I couldn't use these in that. So I didn't want to do that here. So in this one, I was gonna put the 2 here. I mean, the green here, but I might not, because, I mean, should I not? Should I keep the trend with March going like how I'm doing it, or should I just let it be? So if I do that, let's see. Did I cover up my March? Yeah, I covered up March if I put it there. Again, it's hard to work from this angle, so there we go. So I might just keep this trend, even if it doesn't match. It's just for the clovers of the month, the nostalgia of, you know, March and St. Patrick's Day or whatever. So I might do that. Who knows? So let's see. I want to put let's put some flowers in the middle. Let's see. I think I'm gonna cut it, or maybe I'll just use my card to get it creased really well. There's one person out here, she has like a little cutter. She'll cut it, I guess, so it won't make the pages bulky, but I don't know. We'll see. At the end of the year, that's when we'll really take a, you know, really deep dive look at it to see if it's worth cutting it, or what kind of stickers should I use to make it not bulky. But again, right now we're just having fun. This is my first go at it, so we're gonna keep it moving how we're moving. So, and we'll go from there towards the end. So okay, that's cute. Okay, should I put the flower here, or let's just leave it right there? And I'm gonna start, I think that might be it. I think I'm gonna call it, because I don't know what else I can put anywhere else, because then I'll fill it in. Actually, I could put some in the middle and then just kind of break off the writing around it. That's always fun to do. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. And then again, I always will come back in and add stickers throughout, but at least this gives me a start of, you know, a base of where I can start writing. And then if I have a gap or a change of thought, I can actually throw a sticker in there and go from there. So I actually like it. I think we're gonna keep it like that. So today we were able to accomplish a currently page, and I think, see, this is what I mean when I say drawing the lines like this. See, I like that look, kind of like that. It looks cute. So That's what I'm gonna do. Just kind of go like that. And then you can color it in, you know, sky's the limit with what you can do. Just do whatever makes your heart happy. And this makes my heart happy, right? Doing lines through it, like so. Doop. And it just adds a little bit more character to the page, right? Like that. All right, so there you go. So minus my drunken C, but maybe it's marching, right? It's just not in line, right? So got my currently page, focuses no caffeine, workout self-care. And then we have our awesome thing here, which again, I'm probably gonna write in some, there was a cute sticker I wanna put in here. Maybe real quick, empower and elevate. So then I can put these women on here. So as I go through the month, I can put powerful women that inspired and paved the way for women today through here. That's in the process of thinking, but these are so cute. I'm actually probably gonna, yeah, y'all will see them again, I promise you. So, and then on this one, fill in my dates and I'll come back and fill that in. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you got some inspiration and pulled out your own personal planner and planned along with me. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell if you want to be notified each time I drop a video. So again, thanks for hanging out with me today, and we'll see y'all on the other side. Y'all take care.